I'm John Gilbert, and I'm going to be talking about the new CSDs, a subject which we'll be tackling at NEMA tomorrow. Lee is going to be one of the panelists there. Lee, can I ask you just to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Lee Burnam, work at Morgan Stanley. I'm the Global Head of Market Infrastructure, looking after the SIFIs, the Strategically Important Financial Institutions.
Lee, from a Morgan Stanley perspective, what would the criteria be that you would adopt to use one of the CSDs launched by a custodian bank?
Well, I think that we're really looking for two things. That's risk reduction and obviously cost reduction in the current market. Now, those two things don't always go hand in hand. We have a number of different businesses that compete for our attention as far as this type of offering is concerned. We would obviously look very seriously at any new entrant who could in some way reduce our risk, which I think would probably be through book entry settlement, less settlement moves that we would have to make. And also from a cost perspective, that's usually a good thing for us as well. From our financing book perspective, we have pretty good capabilities in actually understanding where our collateral is at any point in the cycle, but that's obviously going to be key in terms of risk reduction as well. Knowing that we can place collateral efficiently and with less settlement risk will be key going forward.
So if I look at today's CSD world, what critical shortcomings do you see in the CSD world, shortcomings that you would look for the new entrants to change or to seek to change?
I think that we're going through a period of huge change, and I would liken it a little to a monopoly that's suddenly put into the private sector, if you like. There's going to be a lot of new market entrants who are going to be quite aggressive about changing things in this space and doing it at quite a quick rate, I think. So the CSDs have to be aware that there will be these more commercial players in their space going forward. We obviously have issues with the jurisdictions and looking at a more federal model, something that we can basically look at for the whole of Europe and then also globally as well. So anything that we can do to improve the efficiencies there in terms of getting enough or making that collateral move more efficiently, getting our assets settled quicker and at a better rate is going to be better for us in the long term for our business.
So in the end, one of the prime drivers for you for using any CSD actually is collateral efficiency.
Absolutely. I think that that's going to be key. We understand that there's a finite amount of collateral out there in terms of what will be accepted by the people who we have the biggest requirements with. That velocity of collateral, as I hear it's being called now, is going to be key because we need to understand where our requirements are and what then we have left over to finance outside of those requirements. The earlier that we can give that information to our traders, the better position it puts us in as a bank.
So there's a challenge for the CSDs. How can they actually improve collateral efficiency? But unfortunately, CSDs, that's not the only challenge we're facing. Thank you very much indeed, Lee.